Alright, well, it's Thursday. We're back at the park. Maya's chasing down squirrels again. Just trying to be annoying, I guess. It was storming earlier. Looks nice over there, but over here it's still pretty gray. Anyway, we're just at the park. Just thought I'd pull out the camera and record a little bit. Even though my videos really don't get any views, but I actually enjoy pulling out my laptop and sitting there and trying to edit together an intro and the video, so I guess I'm just doing it for myself now, and then I'll have all this footage for later to look at someday, maybe someday, if YouTube doesn't become obsolete and like get deleted or something, or if they just don't, I don't know. They delete channels, people's channels all the time, so I guess they could just do that. But I'll have it all backed up on my computer to watch it at some point. I feel like I need to just stand still, or else it's not stable at all. It's not stable because my hands shake anyway. Weenie, stay still. Or don't. She's gonna run for it. Oh, all she does is choke herself, though. Hang on, I gotta zoom back out. It's actually really annoying to have to walk her around here. So all she does is chase the squirrels. And she just won't stop. She doesn't realize she's not going to be able to get them at all. Come on. Let's go. I know this video is really boring, but I don't know, I just want to be able to upload videos kind of, not on I guess on a schedule, but not, I don't know, just regularly, instead of once every 3 or 6 months like I was doing for a while. But yeah, my last living situation did not make it really, I don't know, I had all these plans of everything that I wanted to do, and nothing really was working out when I was living there. I actually seem to get more done now that I'm living out of a car. Before we moved there, I was uploading to YouTube pretty regularly, even though we were in like a crappy situation then, but it wasn't as like mentally crappy, although it was at the same time. We just always seem to, I don't know, haven't really been able to feel comfortable and like we're in a good situation in a long time. Maybe it is just mentally. Oh, it's gonna storm. Might have to get the camera back in before it storms. I know I probably shouldn't be so vulnerable with people. Definitely shouldn't be so vulnerable with people online, but considering the fact that I only had one view on my last video, I don't think very many people watch it, so it's more therapeutic for me, I guess, just to walk around and talk about issues. I don't really have enough followers or anything to really have it be a big deal, but just walk around the park, having the dog annoy me by chasing down all the squirrels. Hang on. I can hear kids yelling on the other side of those trees because that area over there is the school. You can walk on that trail, and we actually walked on that trail the other day when we were here. But you can't walk on it while school's in session. So we're just hanging out over here. The only issue I have with this camera right now is definitely stabilization. If I was just sitting down with it on a tripod and recording and just talking to the camera, this camera would be perfect for that. Definitely because it has the screen that flips up, so you can actually look at yourself. When we have more money, I want to get some, get different lenses for it. I'm gonna get Sierra some lenses for her birthday and Christmas, since the camera's technically hers. I bought it at Best Buy, but I bought it with the intention of her using it for photography. But since my phone camera, or my phone in general, is just acting up, because I had no problem just sitting there and using my phone, and actually I like to use my phone because, like I said, it's discreet and easier to carry, and it has its own stabilization inside of built into the phone. But for whatever reason, SD cards aren't working in my phone right now. And yeah, it's important. I should probably get it figured out, but at the same time, it's not the top of my list to do, especially since I have another source to record with. What is she looking at? She's looking at squirrels all the way over there. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I guess it's just me rambling about nothing really, but just get to record some videos of Maya walking around and hanging out at the park, stalking the squirrels. She does this thing now where she walks really slow, then tries to run towards them. The other thing is, like, I don't even like listening to my voice, so I don't do a whole lot of actual editing. I just put together the intro, and I just made a new intro the other day. I don't know if I really like it that much. I'm just trying out different things, so. Oh, yeah. Oh, geez. If she had a longer leash, she would get these squirrels. That one's so, be nice. Be nice. That one's just sitting there. Hey. Stop. I was gonna try to zoom in on it, but I can't zoom in and hold her leash as she's yanking like that. I was gonna try to zoom in before the squirrel ran up the tree. Also, does it lose quality when you zoom in? Or does it stay about the same? This is Maya up close. Maya. I don't mean to sound so frustrated or annoyed. Also, I don't mean to be annoying, but I just wish I could relax a little bit. All she wants to do is chase everything down. And the grass is really too wet to sit down in because it's been raining. You can see it's fairly dark over there above the freeway. There's our car. Our two-door car that we paid $1,000 for, and it's lasted since when did we get it? Like April of 2018. So almost 2.5 years now. Still looking for vans right now. Debating on if we really need the extended, but I feel like we do. Personally, I want the extended, and I feel confident that I can find parking spots for it and park normal with it. I think it's worth it. I see a lot of Chevy Express vans, but most of them are not extended. But I feel like it's a lot easier. It's easier to find than trying to find a bus within our parameters. Most of the buses were Fords anyway. Also, we both agree that the bus we get, even though it's only a little bit less miles per gallon in the bus, it's a lot less stealth, and it's a lot, you don't really see buses parking at stores to go in and go shopping. You see vans parking at stores all the time. You don't really see buses just, I guess you could see shuttle buses downtown, but they're actually nice shuttle buses. They're not older shuttle buses. So it would still stick out in the city probably. So yeah, we wanted to do a bus. Initially, actually, it was a van, and then a bus, now back to a van. But for a while, we were looking at buses, and we looked at a couple, and both of them were just really not what we were looking for. As far as quality and everything, they just were kind of a mess. And here in Michigan, everything's rusty if it's past a certain age and hasn't been garage kept or anything. So we could have spent all of our money on a bus, but we would have had to put a lot of work into it. And considering the fact that we're already gonna have a hard time trying to just do like a quick conversion on a van out here when we have really not anywhere to go. There's electricity here, and there's electricity at a couple other places, but it's more like just trying to be discreet. And oh, she's doing this thing where she walks around the tree a whole bunch and it just annoys me. We could do it discreetly definitely could be discreet if I got, what I plan on doing is actually going to the tool library and checking out some tools. So I want to just get the like rechargeable circular saw. And then all that I'm going to do first, 'cause eventually it's going to need solar and everything, but the initial thing is going to be to go to Lowe's or Home Depot, Menards, wherever it's like the best option for us, depending on where we pick up the van at and everything. But I'm going to go there and get the foam insulation, like the boards, foam boards insulation, and like maybe some 1x2s or just small little pieces of wood. And then, I mean, a couple other things, probably like this spray undercarriage protectant. Because I watched a couple of videos where someone put that on the roof of the van, like the interior, the ceiling, I guess. And it helps with condensation. It doesn't cause a whole lot of condensation in the interior. I already have pretty much a whole roll of Reflectix. We just used a little bit to cover up our front window and our back windows of our car at night. I might need to get some more Reflectix, and then just like a piece of plywood or something for the flooring, a couple pieces of plywood, and then I'm going to take some sawhorses and the saw, and obviously a measuring tape, just the basic stuff pretty much, and measure and cut everything out and install the flooring. Oh, and then probably just get like a cheaper roll of vinyl flooring just to put down. They have it at Ollie's Bargain. It's a Bargain Barn, Bargain Mart, whatever. Ollie's Bargain Barn, I think it is. They have just cheap rolls for like 20 bucks. Otherwise, we can pick out some cheaper flooring at Lowe's probably. I just know since it's going to be in a van that it's going to get some wear and tear, so not trying to be like really cheap about it, but we are on a budget. And then if anything, we can replace it with something later on or whatever. I don't know. The build that I'm planning on doing is like semi-permanent, so that, I mean, I don't plan on buying another van for a while, but I also want to do it so that if I have to take it out of the van or redo the van or do something, that it won't be such a huge undertaking. Well, I guess we're just filming a tree. Everybody gets to watch a tree. Oh, I can hear it. Can you see that squirrel? I don't know, the lighting's not the best. Oh geez, that's too far zoomed in. There we go. There's a squirrel with his acorns. Oh, he's moving. I think he's trying to show them to us. Like, leave my acorns alone. Maya's jumping around on the other side of the tree. Well, that pissed her off. Are you being teased by the squirrel? It's hard to zoom in with Maya. That looks pretty good actually. It doesn't look that bad. Probably zoomed in too much on him now. Him or her. Right there. Anyway, this video is about 20 minutes. I'll probably make another one later. I don't know. Maya's just jumping at a tree now. This is what she'll do for a couple minutes, probably if I let her. Jumping at the squirrels. Looks like the storm's moving this way. Or moving around us anyway. Alright, Maya, you ready to go? Alright, that's enough. Let's go.